So my name is Lakeda Moye. I'm a recent graduate of Wilberforce University in Ohio, where I got my bachelor's in mass media and communications. Just recently in October, I started my own mentoring program for girls ages 12 through 18 in DC. I started on my own money, no money from the government, no help from the government. It's to create a better them. We do different workshops on things like, waiting until marriage, to, engage in sexual activities. We do self-esteem, we do bullying, we cover things like social etiquette, business etiquette, and different things like that. We do activities, we have sleepovers at different hotels, we have pizza parties, we hang out, we do scavenger hunts around the city. We just do a lot of different things. It's me, because I founded it. Then I have some of my close friends, and then I have people that want to be mentors. I have them go through application process, and then depending on the mentors and then the girls that want to have a mentor, I try to pair them up based on the differences and the things that those girls have in common. I do them all together. Usually, well, I just took on the 12-year-olds. I wasn't going to do the 12-year-olds, but my thing is I never turn anyone back. So the 12-year-old girls was like, well, I want to be interested. I heard about it. So I let them come in. I try to give them the equal amount, but I have to also realize those girls going into high school is different from those girls in junior high school. So not only do they come and meet with me on the weekends, their mentors do stuff with them throughout the week. So those 12-year-olds get that one-on-one experience with their mentors throughout the week. And then every other weekend, we come together in a setting and we have a session all together, the 12 through the 18-year-olds. Because being a teenager going in DC, I know all of the things like the peer pressure and things that people go through, and oftentimes young girls don't always want to talk to their moms. So instead of us being that person that's yelling at them, we more like a big sister. You can come and talk to us, but you best to believe that we're going to get y'all together too. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes I've always been the one that people came to. I joined a sorority in college, and then I was an RA in college. When I was in church, I was having lock-ins. I've always been attracted to the youth, especially young females. So I'm starting my own mentoring program. So that's what I did, and it's thriving. It's growing. Not really a struggle. I can say that I'm very blessed. The only thing that I really had to encounter was freshman year of college. I lost my grandfather, and that was like my best friend, like my everything. And when he passed away, I'm like, you know what, I can't do it. I'm dropping out of school. I'm moving back home, because I was all the way in Ohio. And when he passed away, well, when he was on his deathbed, I was in Ohio, so I had to fly home and stuff. I'm like, well, you know what, I'm not going back to school. And all my family kept pushing me, like, he wants you to stay in school. But at that point, I just felt like I had nothing left. Like, that was the first person I ever lost to me. So that's the only thing I could really say. I'm really blessed. So that's the only thing that really had me at my lowest point. But I could say that he pushed me. He always gave me advice. He always knew that I would be something. He always knew that I wanted to help people. So oftentimes when I was starting there, I would think about the things that he did, because he had his own business. So I looked at him. I worked for him, so I knew what to do to get mine up and running. So I would say that he has helped me, but I'm not going to say that him dying is what made me do it, because I was doing it when he was alive and he was helping me. Well, I graduated in May. Coming home from college, like I tell a lot of people, you're not going to always find a job, and that wasn't for me. I didn't find a job. Over the summer, I was working for George Washington University in the Upward Bound program. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. And I saved money here and there, and then I started working through a temp agency because I didn't have a stable job at this point. So I was just saving my money, and basically everything just came out of pocket, like pinching a dime. And then I have a great grandmother. She's like awesome, and she helps me with my girls. So if I say, Grandma, I need some money, I'm trying to do this with the girls, she'll help me and stuff like that. But other than that, all the mentors come out of pocket. Like if we need $100 or $200, $300, we're gonna come together, we're gonna get it. We go to people in the community, let them know this is what we're doing with our girls. Can you help us? And if not, we just get it done. It don't matter. I'll take my last to help my babies. So sometimes like they always say, it takes a village to raise a child. So some of the parents can't always get through to them, because y'all feel like, oh, my parent older, she don't understand what's going on. So they come to us like, look, this is why I'm having problems there, can you help her? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I have to make an impact, because Jahada came to me, it was like, look, you helping DC, I need you to go to my school and tell them what you're doing. Their grades are improving. I pop up at their schools. I go and talk to their teachers. They can call us any time of the night. We're up. So whatever they're going through, we help to the best of our ability. So I would really say that I am impacting these girls. And not only myself, I wouldn't give all myself credit, but I have excellent mentors that's helping these girls. So whatever they need, we got. I would tell for the girls that's out here being, I'm not, well, promiscuous, or wanting to skip class, or doing things that they know that they have no business doing, just not to rush your childhood. You have all of your life ahead of you. So just be focused, set goals, follow them, follow your dreams. The boys are gonna always be here. You're gonna have boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend. You're gonna think he love you, you love him, but right now it's just puppy love. Y'all in that puppy love phase. So just do what y'all gotta do, man. Get out of school, graduate, and that's it. No, not at all. Cause I'm still not too far from you guys. I'm only 22. Okay. I'll be 23 in April. So having my own mentoring program is like, wow, I'm only 22 years old with my own mentoring program. All these girls want to join. Like, this is really big. I never thought that it would get this far. First, I started off with like maybe 10 girls. Then the next week it was like 25. The next week's like 35, and I'm like, then everybody goes to their school and they tell their friends, and I bought all of them little bags and stuff, so they carry their bags around the city. So then all the girls like, well, what's that program, can I join? So I never thought that it would get this big. Not at all, but I'm really happy that it did. I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep it going. It's always in your approach, and I always tell, even with my mentees in the program, I learn from them too. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that you guys do, I wasn't doing back in my day, so I learned, different stuff. But I would say it's all in your approach. You don't have to come at her the wrong way. Just let her know, like, I can see you doing way better than what you are. Even if you want to offer her maybe like some websites or something that can help her, you can always refer her to me. If she want to call and just talk, we can go have lunch. But everybody don't have that drive. But sometimes it takes for that person to get them that extra push for them to do right. But never like throw anything in her face like, oh, I'm graduating, da 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 da. Sometimes people grow at different stages. You know what I'm saying? She still may be crawling while you trying to help her walk. You know what I'm saying? So just be polite. And just let her know, well, I think you should do this. I really see better for you. And let's do it together. I think having a personal relationship definitely makes it better. But I also try to reiterate, like, I'm not your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown. So, trying to talk to me and cussing, I understand that when they want to get their point across, sometimes they curse, but just to be around me like cursing, no, we're not going to have that. But I do have a personal relationship with them. So before, like I said, all these girls, some of them knew me. So I had some of my girls follow me from the Overbound program. That some of them are related to me. So of course I have that personal relationship with all of them. But with me being the founder, even though I have my own girls myself that I have to do stuff with throughout the week, I try to establish a relationship with all of them. So it's like all of them are like my mentees, but I have my own too that I have to do special stuff with. So I definitely have a personal relationship with all of my girls. Because they respect me. They have respect for me. So they know when we're out on the street, they're not going to be, if they see their friends, they're not going to be all loud and stuff. Because first off, you represent me. You represent Still I Stand. We all are sisters. And if you get out of line, we're going to tell you about yourself. So definitely not. I try to teach them how to be professional because, like I said, I'm in a sorority. I didn't do a Divine Nine sorority, but I did do a business and professional women sorority. So a lot of my stuff that I learned throughout my organization, I try to bring to my girls. So definitely they know how to draw that line. To know that I have my mentees and that it's really making an impact, it really helps me to go further and go beyond. Oftentimes I get really emotional because I'm like, I'm only 22 and here it is, I have all these girls that's looking at me like a mother, and I'm like, y'all 17, 18, y'all like, oh, you like my mom, and I'm like, yes. And with all their mentors, they like, oh, that's not, like, they not fight over us, but they joke like, oh, I want her to be my mentor, I want her to be my mentor, oh my God, I love her, like, oh, that's my mom, da da da. We just be like, oh, we only 22, but okay. So like I said, like, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, those my babies, and like with those girls, they're like 18, so I'm like, they my babies, but they only like what, 5 years, 4 years under me. So I could say that it really helps me to go, and it helps me know that God is really having a purpose in my life. So it really, really keeps me going. It keeps me motivated. They like my Energizer Bunny. They like keep me going and going. So my number is 202 803 1898. And then I also have a website, www.stillistand.webs.com. All females. But because I'm doing what I'm doing and it's growing, it's a lot of boys that want to do it. Like I have a younger brother, so he like, you always got all your girls, or what about me and my friends? So it's like, okay, but I do have some guys that's trying to start the brother organization for it, and I have some great guys that are going to be excellent mentors. But what I try to do for my girls too, I have some boys come in because I know that it's some questions that they may have for guys that I can't answer.
Yeah.
So I had this little thing where we had like a panel, and they got to ask the boy any question they wanted to ask them, like anything, and it was anonymous, and it was like 4 guys from different ages, and they answered them. So I try to incorporate, male and female, so it don't create that bias, so to speak. But I do have the brother organization that's coming soon. I'm very happy. I'll be more happier once it grow. My job is to get in all the DC high schools. Not saying that I'm gathering girls from all schools, but to actually go into the high schools, let the counselors know this is a program that I have. Refer your girls here. I wanted to get to that point, but right now I am happy. With all of you guys that's graduating, I hope you guys know what schools you want to go to. Don't get to school and like go crazy because y'all get that freedom now. Definitely focus. You're not gonna have mommy there knocking on your doors. Get up for class. Be responsible. Do what you have to do. I'm not telling you guys not to have fun and not to party, but don't make that your primary focus. But most importantly, make college fun. It's gonna be an experience within itself. And just, don't worry about the guys and the liquor and the smoke and all that stuff. Just focus on what y'all spending too much money to go away to school. And I would say, if you're not going away, try to go away. It's a world bigger than DC, baby.